Hello, my name is Sajan Kharka, and in this presentation is about the Sustainable Eco-Lodge and Community Tourism Center in Mustang, Nepal. In this video, I will walk through the MS project plan and created for a development of the lodge, focusing on how the schedule, resources, and the tax support environment, social, and financial sustainability. I will first explain why Mustang need a sustainable tourism approach, then show how the project is structured in MS project before looking at the Gantt chart, the resource plan, and a short conclusion on the overall viability of the project. Um, Mustang is a remote trans-Himalayan region that has become much more accessible in recent year because of new roads and increasing tourism. While this has created new income opportunity for local people, it has also brought serious pressure. There are growing problems with unmanaged soiled waste, more demand for water in semi-arid climate, higher energy use, and gradually erosion of traditional culture. The idea behind the project is to show how an eco-lodge and community tourism central can respond to those challenges in responsible way. The aim is not just to build another lodge, but is also designed a small low impact facility that protects the landscape, creates local jobs, and remain financially sustainable over its life cycle. MS project plan translate the idea into a realistic sequence of tasks, details, and the responsibilities. Um, uh, in this slide, I will talk about the MS project overview and work breakdown structure. Here you can see the task list from the Microsoft project, which is essential the work breakdown structure for the eco-lodge. I have organized the work into 6 phases. The first phase is about the planning and initiation, which covers the feasibility study, stakeholder mapping, and initial community consultancy. The second phase is design and approval, where the concept design is developed and details drawing are produced and all necessary permits are obtained from the rural municipality. The third phase is a sustainable procurement and contracting, where suppliers and pre-qualified using sustainability criteria, tenders and evaluated the contracts are awarded. The fourth phase is about the construction and installations, where includes site preparation, foundation, structures, mechanical and electrical system, renewable energy installation, interior fit out, and landscaping. The fifth phase is commissioning and training, which all systems are tested and staff are recruited and trained. The sixth and the final phase is launch and monitoring, which covers the grand opening and first season of performance monitoring. Each summary task in the Microsoft project is broken down into a sub-tasks with clear duration, procedures, and resource assignment. Um, in this slide 4 is talking about Gantt chart, the timeline and dependency. On this slide, I will show the Gantt chart from the Microsoft project. The bar make it easier to see the project timeline and the dependency between phases. The schedule runs from the start of the feasibility study through the end of the first monitoring period. Key dependencies are built into so that, for example, details design cannot started until the stakeholder consultancy and is completed. The construction cannot begin until all the permits are in place and the main contracts are signed. I have also structured the timing to reflect the local climate and access condition. In Mustang, major earthworks and concrete works are scheduled outside the peak monsoon month, and there is some float built into the program to scope with a possible road closure or delay in the material delivery. Milestones are used to make key decision points such as feasibility approval, permit approval, structural completion, commissioning, and complete the official opening. The criteria path runs from planning through design, approvals, construction, and commissioning, which means any delay on those tasks will directly affect the joining date. Viewing the project in Gantt chart from allow the project manager to see where the main risks to time and the cost side, and to plan contingency where is the most needed. In this slide, I'm going to talk about the resources. How can I resource people, skill, and the cost? I present the resources sheet from a MS project, which lists the key human resource involved in the project. These include professional roles such as project manager, sustainability and structural architects, engineering procurement officer, and HR and operation manager. There are also contractors role as such as civil engineer, civil contractor, construction contractor, MEP contractor, interior designer, and landscape architecture and local labor teams. For each resource, I have defined a standard hourly rate and a cost per use, which allow MS project to estimate labor cost when tasks are assigned. From a social perspective, the plan gives priority to local contractor and local workers wherever possible, and includes resources for community legion. The training recognition that skill development is an important as the physical building. By assigning resources carefully and watching for the overall allocation, the project can maintain the realistic workload and avoid bottlenecks. While the cost information help fit into a financial analysis and life cycle costing on the lodge. In the last slide, I'm going to talk about the conclusion. The project demonstration is how the project sustainable eco-laws and community tourism center in Mustang can be delivered into a structure, realistic and responsible way using Microsoft project. By organizing the work into a clear phases of initiation, sustainable design, construction, and commissioning, and then translating this into a Gantt chart. The schedule makes dependency and the criteria path visible and manageable within a 10 weeks time frame. Resources planning links local labor, low impact materials, and renewable energy and water system directly to the tasks, so that the environmental and social outcomes are built into the core of the project rather than treated as add-ons. At the same time, cost of the activations is in GBP, allowed to inform reviewing a long-term financial viability. Overall, the plan so that disciplined project management can support ecotourism. The project Mustang Environmental respect local culture and generate resilient community livelihood. And those are the reference, the every information I got from I use the reference. So those are my project plan. Thank you so much.